check what my death count's at, honestly. Because it's bad. It's so bad. I think Grasshopper's a cook. Yeah, he is. I don't want to take cooks out. But, yeah, fucking hell. That was something. Like, yeah, it's definitely interesting in the sense that, like, you guys can, for a while, like a short limited time until, like, Alpha 22 comes out, it can completely fuck with my ability to play a game. And I think that that's fine. That's why I've got it. If I had a problem with it, I'd turn it off, but I'm not doing that. So, yeah. But just, like, some of the ways you guys are, like, fucking absolutely heating my person out of, existence. Like, fucking Triantha with the, what was it, 8 snakes and 8 coyotes and a spawn of a fucking zombie all at the same time. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was prepared for, like, maybe 1 or 2 when I ran away from my building. I wasn't prepared for the entire fucking fleet of animals to come at me. Ocelot normally has tantrums. I don't want to send it out. What's it? I love it when you was trying to get to my place. I stopped you in your tracks. I was trying to get to your place, like, I don't know. I'm going to say a heavy 8 times at least. And every time I got anywhere near your building, either you or somebody else just absolutely, like, killed me. Oh, you're a cook. I'm going to send a cook. Yeah. Like, it was getting to a point where I was getting to about the same spot on the map before you guys kind of just killed me again. And I'm like, as I got closer to it, I'm like, the thought occurred to me where I'm like, this would have been a little bit better if I had a vehicle. But then the other thought occurred to me that you guys are probably just, what do you call it? You know how you guys can use the, like, steel fuel or something like that, or empty fuel tank or something? Yeah, I would have been screwed either way. I'm going to have to send somebody that's actually got some abilities like you, so we can go for a walk, because I don't have anybody else there that can do talking for trades. But yeah, that was fucking challenging. Like, the funniest thing is, Grim, that was, like, probably one of the most, I would say, physically, like, mentally draining 7 Days to Die game I've played so far. Like, it was just absolutely, like, mentally capping. And I'm just like, holy hell. And then the funniest thing is, like, afterwards, when I went to do, like, my YouTube uploads and stuff, right? Because, like, after streaming, I do editing and all that stuff, right? So I went to do that, and then I had, like, I got notification that I had entered, like, the, what do you call it, the partner program thing. And so I had, like, all these, like membership tiers and like, cheers and stuff to set up. And I'm like, I after stream, I had this headache, and it's still with me now. Now, I don't think that setting up any of that stuff honestly helped, but, like, yeah, Jesus. That was a lot mentally in the space of, like, I don't know, I'm gonna say 6 hours, because it was about that. And that reminds me, how long did they last in the Blood Moon while I was AFK? I'm not sure. I was kind of preoccupied with the fact that I had a fuck ton of zombies in my building, like, right underneath me, that could potentially get on the roof. I think he died pretty quickly. There's a lot of food. A lot of food. Like, I think he died kind of quickly. I'm gonna say that. But at the same time, like, it could have easily been, like, a couple of hours into Blood Moon. Easily. I just was preoccupied with my own things, so I didn't really get to pay attention. I think I've got all the animals. Kind of going for a get shit out of here haul. So if I can sell uranium and plasteel, that would be better. I've got a bunch of furs and shit I could sell off. Components can go with me. Chem fuel's not that important, I could sell that off. What else have I got? Fire foam popper can go with me. I don't just want to find shit to get out of here. I wonder if the magpie that got me had a lot of spikes down the roof. That's why I wasn't worried. I wouldn't be surprised if that killed you, Grim. Honestly. Like, I only had one, but the interesting thing was that the one particular vulture that was hanging around me, as soon as it turned to Blood Moon, it immediately turned around and flew at me. It was just like, oh, there you are. And I was just, oh god, there it is, kind of thing. There was no kind of like, I don't know. Apparently, if you just have them nearby, they will just automatically know where you are during Blood Moon. It's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. It also, I did have obviously zombies in my house that I had to deal with too. I don't know if this is too many animals to send out. It probably is. It's like 32 animals. That's their problem, I guess. I can send them up with some of like the steel and the blocks. And there's not much else. I will eventually probably like take apart stuff like that, but I've got like medical beds and other beds and shit in here. I could probably sell most of these off, honestly. I don't know which traders would take them, but if I got down to it. Also, I do like this. It's not quite right, but I'll do something with that in the future. I also don't think I've got any lights in there, but it's fine. That's really a them problem. Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely fucking interesting. So magpie equals vultures. 7-day vultures, nearly as aggressive as our magpies, pretty much. I still have been taking the time to edit my 7 days to die videos so that when the vultures are attacking me, I have made it look like the subscribe button's attacking me, and I'm trying to fend it off, and it's pretty fucking funny, or at least I think it's pretty funny. So basically, every time a vulture like swoops down to like do its attack, right? I like turn around and go to like swing at it, and the subscribe button appears, and I hit it as I kill the vulture. And the vulture dies, and the subscribe button kind of flies off. And yeah, I think it's pretty funny. It's not very well, like, it's not animated or anything like that, but I still think it's still like a funny little touch kind of thing. It's all of like 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds, like blink and you'll miss it kind of thing, but I haven't done it for all of them either. So only like every so often, just randomly throughout the videos, have I got like this random ass vulture that turns into a subscribe button kind of thing. I think it's pretty amusing. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's like, as soon as I thought of it, I'm just like, no, I've got to do that. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Where's the bed layout for this? Pretty much tucked in the corner. Like that. That'd be fun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's much else happening. Apart from that, like, it made me realize a duck died just then. It did make me realize that it might take me a long time to get resources. Like, at the moment, I've got a base in 7 Days to Die. It's kind of like just my temporary space where I can put things, store things. And I kind of want to like hoard up resources so that eventually I can either go and claim that shitty fucking water tower, or ultimately I can, if I find another one, I'll just go build on it. That's what I'm looking for, but I need somewhere to put my stuff in between exploring. So, you know, I will. How did it die? I think it must have just got like hit by lightning. Let's check on YouTube for those videos. Back, unless you haven't posted yet. I think some of the first ones would be out now, because the 7 Days to Die that I started playing, I think we're up to like week 3 or week 4 or whatever on Twitch, but YouTube's still like 3 weeks plus behind. So at any given time, like the latest video is still 3 weeks away. Although the cool thing is, because of that, now I was talking about like the membership thing that I was setting up. So the funny thing is, now I can actually I can offer people to like view shit 3 weeks ahead of everyone else. Like, I have like a fuck ton of content pre-uploaded. I've got like 120 videos on my YouTube in advance at any given time. So it's like basically like I don't know, 3-4 weeks of like either extra RimWorld or 7 Days to Die or, you know, anything like that really. And the funny thing is, it's like I don't know if it's only visible. Like, I've had a look. I think it's only visible if you have a membership to my channel. Because what basically happens is like, it'll show up once you get a membership. It shows up all like the latest videos that are available under that membership thing, and I've got all the current backlog is sitting there like that, waiting to like cycle out or schedule out and stuff. Um, yeah, it's all there. Um, it's kind of cool because I couldn't really do that with Patreon. I wanted to be able to like have videos viewable in advance, but the way YouTube kind of works is I either have to sit there and like manually fix up. Also, Raptor is an amazing name. I either have to like manually fix up every single day as something turns ready to like schedule out, or like it basically it works if you're only like uploading one video every so often is what I'm talking about, as opposed to like 5 videos consistently a day, where like by the time it usually uploads I'm usually like asleep or getting ready to stream. I might have to check it out. Yeah, so basically the other thing too is like, you know how I've got the emotes here you guys can use and stuff, so people will be able to use them on YouTube as well. So if they want to like, I don't know, if they're prone to say watching a streamer or something like that that they enjoy on YouTube, they'll be able to actually use my emotes in like streams and shit. So that'll be cool. Let's get you there. Let's get you lined up down here. This is a little bit easier when it's just top down, because then I could just go to wherever this is there, just like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. There's not much else that I kind of get from that at the moment. It's literally just like fan support. If people want to, they can. Oops, that's not right. I don't get any like revenue from ads or anything like that at the moment. That's still like 1,000 watch hours away, which is basically like the equivalent of 3 months, unless like everybody watches at least like, I don't know, an additional 2 full videos, like 2 30-minute videos in like entirety, from start to finish a day. In which case, that could probably like happen in like a fucking short ass amount of time otherwise. But yeah, it would rely on people actually like letting a video go start to finish. Because then it basically like, it gives me the watch time. It gives me the watch time, but it also gives me, it tells like YouTube that people that like other kind of content, like this kind of content, and are more likely to like recommend it or share it to other people of similar interests, kind of thing. So it's really interesting. Welcome in, DX. How you doing? How's your night going? I was reading on your page that said that like you prefer to be called Lust. Would you prefer me to call you Lust? Let me know, because I'm like, I'll kind of like automatically default to like GX, I think. But yeah. And yes, I have been like snooping around places. I am always looking. Where's my turrets? Yeah. Alright, let's bring this down. I'm starting to put my turrets up. Some of them have arrived. I've got like 30 something up here, so I'm just getting them all set down as easily as I can. I figure my people will get them out here eventually, as so long as I've got them on the corners, you know. Wherever the fuck the edge of, there it is. As long as I've got them somewhere where, you know, if groups happen to walk in, they should hopefully get hurt. But my colonists, hopefully, every time they have a tantrum, won't necessarily just drop dead. Because that's a big problem when you start getting, like, turrets and shit like that. Is, at least in my case, yeah, fucking hell. I get a lot of that stuff happen. I don't know if I gave that more space. I might have counted out again. Fucking hell. I've been just counting this on my fingers while I've been talking, because it's the easiest possible way. I think this is only 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Alright, that means that the next one's off by 1 too. It's fine. Yeah, I've just literally been like counting this out on my fingers because I know the distance of it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was off by 1. That's it. Gosh, I don't like my voice, by the way. I like my avatar, Gatekeeper Grim. Yeah, I like your little avatar going off too, Grim. It's very cute. I've got a video from ages back where, you know, during one of the September subathon thing that happened, there was individual incentives for you guys, and you had like I put you on top of my head for like a week or something, and it was awesome. And I love those videos so much because you're just like sitting there like as if like you're like the king of the castle kind of thing. And it just looks awesome. No, Viking's finally woken up. That was a hell of a long sleep. Um, I hope you're well rested, Viking. What is the distance between here to? So it's like 2 down and then like 2 over. All right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There. All right. Cool beans. Oh, my traders and shit arrived. As you don't remember. Yeah. No, there was what do you call it? During the September event, like there was the ability for people to get a week or a month with an avatar or a logo of their like channel and stuff like that on my page. And basically I think you did a 1 week like individual thing, so your little avatar ended up like hanging out on top of my hair for like basically like a week. It was pretty cute. I enjoyed it. And it gets off lap, sits down waiting to happily. I can finally stretch my legs. Viking's been like asleep on my legs since basically this morning, I think. Back in like Mirthless stream. Alright, I got traders coming out. These are like what exotic goods ones. They would take my thrombos. They take my extra thrombos. Sounds like fun, but I don't remember. I should remember stuff better. That's all good. I also see additional stuff because like obviously when people comment on my videos and stuff, I do tend to like go back and like I don't know, see what the fuck was going on. Like most of the time I remember. Sometimes like if they're saying something really specific, like I've got to go back and check. So often I'll get to see extra stuff that's going on at that time, which is kind of cool. That was one of the cases with the PUBG one. However, I do remember for like a week I had you. I also remember we had Tranthers like hydrating raccoon for like all of like a few minutes. That was something. They've got a little bit of like medical stuff and whatever, but just not a lot. I kind of want to sell off one of my female thrombos, but she's half tamed. I don't really want to do that. And for some reason, Drooly is like severely impaired for sale. What the fuck? And you know what I should do is I should sell off some of my fucking heaping quantity of rhinos. Maybe some of like the smaller ones, whatever. Little female rhino. Like that. I don't really have I don't have much to sell them. I can sell off a couple more rhinos. They don't train to full. So I'd rather get rid of a couple of extra rhinos than have like anything else go if I can. But yeah, it looks about right. I may sell that off. And then I was going to have Corpsey come up here for this one. No, Cypress. Oh, rejected proposal.
Cheese.
Bubba. I got cheese slapped. This guy got his proposal rejected. God damn. I will hydrate. Thank you, Bubba. How's your morning going? You're up early. Really early, actually. I feel like this is a lot earlier than normal for you. I'm like still within like the first hour of stream. It's unusual. Oh, shit. My phone was just about to fall off. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna help me. Yeah. Now, what you been up to? Where is my colony? Up here. So how are you? Yeah, no, I'm alright, Bubba. I'm tired as usual. I have not slept that much. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like, I spent the day in like a kind of like semi perpetual like tiredness where I knew I was like running out of certain stuff in the house and that was kind of stressing me out, like related to my OCD. If I hadn't been running out of stuff, I probably would have slept a little bit more. I don't know, it's kind of complicated shit. But yeah. Problem solved now, so it's not that big of a deal. Have I got no, I haven't got rid of those yet. What are you doing, Phoenix? That's a lot of conversation. Are you sure you want to say that? He's doing a big stretch. Come here. If you're gonna tell everybody about it, come up here and do it closer. There you go. Alright, Phoenix is up here with us. Um That's a gives wolf plush to acrylic where I can tell. No, thank you, Viking. Well, Phoenix is up here with us. Azula's on the back of my chair. Phoenix, can you not be a bat for like 5 minutes? Oh my god, I've got cat goobies on me. Give me a minute, and I need to pause and go wash my hand. I have like mega cat drool on my hand. Was it flipping? Yeah, back to you, Flo. Yeah, let me pause and go wash my hand. I'll be like a couple of minutes, guys. Um, I'll be back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you everybody for waiting patiently. So Phoenix kind of like has this thing, where he basically, pretty much as soon as he gets close to me, it doesn't matter if I'm laying down, it doesn't matter if I'm sitting up or at the computer or whatever. It basically there's no holds bar here. As long as he gets into proximity of like, I don't know, pretty close, he basically just comes up and kind of like shakes his head, and occasionally, because he's had cat flu in the past, he gets like a bit of a weepy eye and or sinuses, and so I can't tell if I'm being sprayed by like snot or if it's eye juices. So he'll do that. He'll come up and he'll flick his head because he's got big old ears. They kind of like flap a little bit when he does that. But yeah, he normally just like weaponizes his face skunk, and my hands were the casualties at the moment. Usually it's my face. Usually he like gets a targeted attack straight in my face. And it's terrible. Or he comes up and just sneezes on my face. It's one of the two. There's nothing in between ever. This one's another bulk. This one's just a bulk goods trader, not exotic goods. Also, let's see what I miss. So I tried after. I was so tired after 7 days. Don't take this wrong way, but playing with friends is draining. I guess because I was having way too much fun. I think it's a lot more to do with just the fact that you haven't done it for ages, and it's just, yeah, it's pretty full on. as well as you were also like doing stuff as well throughout the stream. But yeah, it can be. Like I said, I ended up with a headache after the fact, and I was having a great time, so it didn't really matter. Like, it just happens. Oh, they buy wood. Oh, this changes a lot of things. I don't need to sell them anything. I could literally just sell them a fuck ton of wood. Let me get some of this back. What's that meow? Flipping meow back to you, Phoenix. The hugs are still wagging to happily. Well, they all ran after me when I went to wash my hands, by the way. So, like, Azul was just happily on the back of my chair, and Phoenix came in, and obviously he wanted a hug and stuff, and yeah. But now they're all, like, they've yeeted. They'll probably be in, like, the bedroom for a while, like Nick's, like, going to bed, so there's a fair chance that now that they're in there, they might stay. But, I mean, they could also come back, I don't know. I might buy all your food, since you will buy... I might buy pretty much everything you've got, since you buy wood. The biggest mistake is, don't offer to buy wood from me, because I'll take it all. I'm still like a 5. Yeah, this is gonna give me heaps. I could buy extra parkas from this. I'm not going to. I don't need them. I have like extra sculptures that I don't need. But yeah. Maybe I'd take it up a bit more than that. Yeah, it's too much. Too much, take it back. Anyway, so happily picks up a feather from the ground, gives to Prim. Why to happily sniff the feather, looks at Viking in confusion. Why so happily looking at Grim? Smiling. So fast, yawning, waiting to happily. Well, you've been gifted a feather, Grim. I think we've pretty much almost all got one at this point. It's kind of nice. I like the fact that we've all got something. But yeah. I love seeing like Grim's reaction to some of this, because like he does the weirdest shit sometimes. And it's funny as it's like that time that Shadow decided to like, I don't know, get on all fours and run at Viking. That was hilarious. Scary, but hilarious. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's do that. Oh, thank you, Papa. Yeah, it's sometimes nice when like the cats come up and like say hello and stuff like that. It just happened to be like right as she came in to like say hello. But yeah, I don't know. Phoenix is also taken to like, I don't know what it is, but like when I stream sometimes he's like, he sees that I'm streaming and he comes in and purposely makes additional meows. I'm like, I'm not quite sure what his beef is. I don't know if he's like queuing up for pats or something, but it's interesting nonetheless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like take away like this extra chunk of room and kind of like fill it out a little bit. I'm really tired, but barely can see chat. I'm going to go look. No worries, Grim. Honestly, I'm also very tired. I'm supposed to be doing something with this area, but I'll tell you what, I might probably leave that area till next week when I've got comprehension. And I'm not even an hour into stream yet, so like it just goes to show, like, yeah, 7 days is kind of like mentally taxing a little bit. Can be. At least like with the integration, like playing with friends and Blood Moon, specifically getting Blood Moon in amongst it is one of those things where it doesn't kind of like, I don't know, doesn't necessarily help, because it's like, it's so tough. At least my game is so fucking tough at the moment. I mean, it's still interesting. It's still fun. It's just, holy shit. Every time you encounter a zombie, you've got to be so careful about it. So where's having a tantrum? Are you the one going into caravan though? Yeah, you are. Of course you are. It's fine. She'll go break some shit and then she'll head out. Yeah, this group, I'm trying to get like steel and marble and stuff off this area, but I'm not going to be able to get all of it.